Good afternoon and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Russia had refused to proceed with an exchange of prisoners unless Ukraine agreed to hand over a key witness in the 2014 downing of flight MH17. Vladimir Chemach, believed to be a former commander of Moscow-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine, who was reportedly in charge of air defense in the area where the MH17 came down. Ivan Bakanov, the head of Ukraine's SBU security service, described Moscow's insistence on his release as proof of Russia's involvement in the MH17 crash. Just days before the anniversary of the September 11 attacks, President Donald Trump cancelled his secret meetings at Camp David with the Taliban and Afghan leaders. What had seemed like an imminent deal to end the war has unraveled, with Trump and the Taliban blaming each other for the collapse of nearly a year of US and Taliban negotiations in Doha, Qatar. With his quest to withdraw the remaining 14,000 US troops from Afghanistan remaining unfulfilled so far, the insurgents are promising more bloodshed. Meanwhile, in England, Prime Minister Boris Johnson is sticking to his Brexit plan and will not seek a delay to Britain's departure from the European Union at the summit next month. After Work and Pensions Minister Amber Rudd quit late on Saturday over his Brexit policy, the ministers said Johnson was determined to keep to the plan to leave the EU by October 31st, with or without a deal to ease the transition. Johnson's strategy to leave do or die by that deadline have prompted critics to describe him as a tin pot dictator and deepen uncertainty over how Britain's 2016 vote to leave the EU will play out. He has lost his Conservative government's majority in Parliament, expelled 21 rebels from the party, and failed to force through a new election. Well, that is all for me. I'm MH17 Sarawak. Anytime, anywhere.